Okay, look at my cute little Lululemon like backpack. It's like a light blush pink and it's so cute. And I didn't bring my lip gloss. Oh. Anyways, I didn't get to put my glasses on inside because I was holding my child and I'm like, I'm not gonna risk them falling. So let's go ahead and put them on right now. So, okay, here are the glasses. So cute, very chic. I love them. And seeing them, I realized what the transition ones were because I didn't know what they were. I had seen them and I was like, wait, like what are the transition ones? And I didn't like really like pay too much attention to it because I seen like on the website that it was like, oh, for like gray to clear. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, why would I want to go from gray to clear? Like it just didn't make sense for me. So I was like, why would I do that? So anyways, then after that I had a clicked purchase, it was like boom, it appears that it's like, oh, the transitions, and I was like, what are the transitions? Then like more videos pop up, more information, and then it's like, oh, the transitions go from like the dark to the clear. So if you're like inside the house, like a house or something, or like inside a place where there's like no sun, then it's like you can record. And then I was like, oh my goodness, like hold up, I could have got those. I'm like, that is so crazy, because I could have, and I mean I still can, but the problem with that right now like is that since I have this trauma story, I have like trauma that I have to get over, but I probably can't. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. I'm gonna tell you guys a story of what happened. Actually, let me just call my mom though. But in the meantime, we're gonna throw it back to 2021. And I got a new phone, and it was actually like the 12 Pro Max. And I remember that I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, I want this phone. So I was in Denver at the moment, and then I literally was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Denver, and I happened to have walked into a T-Mobile, and then I remember that they were having like a promotion, and it was like, oh, if you like buy the phone and you get a line, like it'll be like for free or like cheaper, I don't remember. I'll do that. And I was like, and if it works where I live at, I was like, I'll keep it. So then I came back home, I activated the phone, it wasn't working. Like the service wasn't working, and it just in my area, it just doesn't work. So then I remember that I contacted T-Mobile, and it was like, oh, by the way, like, they're like, we don't service your area, but I mean, we kind of screwed up. So just to sell me a phone. So then I was like, well, I can't use this. Like, I have no use for this phone. It's locked. Like, I'm going to return it. So they're like, okay, we're going to send you a shipping label. Cool. So then they send me a shipping label. I go to the post office. I send out the phone. I literally put it in the box and everything, like the Apple box. And then I put it in another box, of course. And then the shipping label. It gets sent out. And then, of course, I was like tracking it. And it was like all of a sudden, it went from Colorado to Texas. And in Texas, it was like stopped. And I was like, wait. I was like, what's going on? Like, why is it there in Texas? And I thought, of course, the holidays like are going by. I'm like, okay, like maybe it's the holidays. So then I called them like, oh, we're just backed up. And I'm like, okay, well, I need you guys to take my package. Months passed. I called again, and I was just like, dude, what is going on? So then I just came to the conclusion that, of course, an employee must have stole the phone. Yeah. What else could have happened? It would just stop there. Literally just stopped there for like the longest time ever. It was just, it never moved, it never processed anymore, it was just there. So I was like, what the hell? So then after that, I was still held liable. I called T-Mobile, and I was like, well, I'm like, I didn't keep the phone, I don't have it, I sent it out, like they must have stole it. So they're like, well, of course, these big corporate companies, they don't lose out, never lose. So of course, after that happened, I was still held liable for the phone. It was like a $900,000 phone. So I remember that I told T-Mobile, I'm like, well, I don't have the phone. I'm like, so I'm not going to pay for it, because I'm like, screw you guys, you know? So then they're like, oh, that's cool. Like, we're just gonna send you to collections. And I was like, what? Like, that's crazy. So then I was like, I submitted the proof to them that I didn't have the phone anymore. Like, I was like, there's proof. Like, you guys are just holding me liable just because you guys want to screw me over. So then, of course, they sent me to collections. And then in collections, I had to pay the money. And I was screwed over. So this time around, I was like, if I risk even like sending these glasses back, I'm just so traumatized from that time that it's like, this is not like a $50 purchase, you know. It's like, it was expensive. So it's like, if I risk sending these back, and because I don't have a Made Lab glass store near me, there's not even one in the city, there's not even one near me, there's not one, I guess, in the state of Colorado that I've researched. Is there a Made Lab glass store? There isn't, apparently. So to my knowledge, I'm like, okay, there's only one in California. I'm kind of screwed. I don't live in California. I would have to fly out just to return some glasses. So in that case, I am cooked. So I'm like, what do I do? Do I risk it, have it stolen, or just keep my dark glasses and that's it? Or do I just, that's it, keep them? That's the story. That it's either I just keep them and I just deal with it, or I send them out and I risk them getting lost and stolen and liable again. So I'm gonna go and restock on my cooler, and then we're gonna take little snacks for our trip this weekend. And then my mom is gonna buy herself her stuff from Mexico, Emma?
Yeah.
She's gonna be leaving to Mexico, and we're leaving to Grand Junction. ¿Cómo te sientes ahora que ya te sirve para México?
Ay, me siento muy contenta que voy a irme a desestresar, a entretener un poquito.
¿Vas a ir a tu estado hidrocálido?
Claro que sí. Voy a comer unos tacos.
Okay, so like I mentioned, we came to the city market. Voy a agarrar unas cosas for our trip this weekend for Grand Junction. Me, Judith, and my husband are going, and then my parents will be leaving to Mexico trip. And also, yesterday in my morning walk, I got to use my glasses for the first time. And the footage was really nice, actually. I'll put a little insert clip in there of like what the footage looked like. It wasn't obviously like a Canon camera, but it's like, to me, it looked pretty good for being the glasses. I doubted that it was gonna look this nice, but it looked actually pretty nice. So I changed the settings actually today on the glasses. It should be at 3K now. Yesterday's footage was at 1080. So today's footage should appear nicer. And I think it is vertical. So if it's vertical, I'll show a little clip of the vertical footage. But I'd like to make it horizontal just so I could put it into like the YouTube ones. But yeah. ¿Te acuerdas que la otra vez usó un stand cuando fuimos a la Guama? Una rosita.
Oh, sí.
Esos son para eso.
Oh,
Like magnetic. Mamá, verte, Judy. ¡Oy! Vamos a ir a atascarnos un Starbucks, ¿no?
Sí.
A satisfacer la dieta.
A satisfacer las necesidades de los dientes.
Es parte de la dieta. Está en el meal plan que nos dio la nutritionist. Ir a atascarse un Starbucks, huh?
Yeah.
Good thing we're not in China, because we'd be over there plus size models. Vamos a pagar con la varilla hoy. ¿Se dice varilla, ma?
Varita mágica.
¿Pero es varilla o varita?
Varita.
Oh, la varita.
Varilla son esos mero...
Hi, good, how are you? Okay, so I'm going to show you guys everything I bought at City Market as far as to all the stuff that I'm going to put in the cooler. So let me go ahead and show you guys. I'm going to go ahead and fill up the Yeti. Has a couple of beers that I'm just emptying out like the water, literally, so that's why the water's right here. And then I bought a 12-pack of the Pacifico, the can ones, a 6-pack of the aluminum bottle like waters. My husband wanted some of those, so that was a special request. Some cherry Coke, some regular Coke, some Modelos, and some of the mini waters. So available too. Son para el cementerio. Look. Tombstones. Okay, so we got into Grand Junction like at 9:10, an hour ago. And then vinimos a ver la jugada aquí con el hotel first, huh, babe? Pero no nos bajamos. And then right away, we're like, it's already late, so we better find somewhere to eat, even to go. So we got our stuff to go. Now we're inside the hotel. I have this cool, amazing little wagon to bring all the stuff in that we need. That's not everything we brought though. A lot of stuff stayed in the truck just because tomorrow we're going to be going to the Airbnb. The cooler, and then my hubby grabbing, and then our little baby also grabbing her chicken nuggets. So we're doing a grub, huh, babe? A late dinner. Good morning. Crazy hair day. Who is this? Me. Of course, no alcancé a secarme el pelo and like do something with it nice porque I woke up at 9:10 to be exact, and then I was in the bathroom, then I showered, and then did my makeup, and then when I got out I was getting ready, and then no alcancé because I had to get la chamaca ready. So I'm dealing with my hair crazy. But ahorita I want to go to a coffee shop, and then vamos a ir a la mall, ¿verdad? Si todavía existe, we're gonna go to the mall. Alright. So venimos a la mall porque dice el papá de Judy que le va a comprar ropa, ¿verdad? Y Judy, ella no quiere ningún carro ni carriola, ella quiere andar sola. Mira, mamá, los shoes, mira los shoes. Mira los shoes, mira, hey, mira, mira los shoes. Mamá. Mamá. Mira los shoes. Okay, so ahorita salimos de la mall, and then saliendo de la mall, we decided to come visit a winery because I couldn't have left without visiting a winery. So it was like a 15-minute drive from the mall. It was pretty close. But el winery que encontramos, they have las uvas, ¿verdad? So it's in season.
Sí, están creciendo.
So están creciendo las uvas. And oh, actually, en la mall, you guys seen how greñuda I was in the first part of this vlog. Entrando a la mall, well, like my hair was still like humedito. Y I was like, I wasn't comfortable with my hair all greñuda. So, luckily, this guy at the mall, he seen me, like, estábamos caminando, and he seen me all greñuda, and he's all like, amiga, ¿quieres que te peine? And I was like, yeah, I actually do. So me peinó. Thank goodness for him. Okay, so les estaba contando la historia that the guy was like, ¿quieres que te peine? Obviously, he's seen my hair crazy. Obviously, you guys seen it too. Obviously, sí ocupaba una peinadita. So, in fact, indeed, me peinó y me hizo un favor y un parote. Me dio una manita de gato. He actually sold straighteners and stuff. But yeah. And then now we came to the winery. And then now we have this little one que trae su papá como loco. Le compró unos nuevos zapatos. Show them her new shoes. Uy, los nuevos zapatos de la baby. Quiero enseñar the vineyard, right? So this is like what I wanted to see when we went to Italy, pero no había las hojitas porque no estaba en season. So, ¿ya sé que entra el perro? Mamá, ven para acá. Ven para acá, ven a ver las uvas, mira. Mamá, mira las gallinas, mira, mira. ¡Pa' acá! Mira. Mira las gallinas. Mira los chickens. Mira, ¡pa' acá! mira los chickens. Allá, mira. ¿Sí los ves? Mira, la uva se mira esta falsa, huh? I wanna get one. Can you eat them or no?
Yeah, why not?
Pa' arriba, pa' arriba, pa' arriba, pa' arriba, pa' abajo, pa' abajo, pa' abajo, pa' abajo. También mi honey se compró unos nuevos kicks, ¿sabes?
Hey.
Me gustan más los otros. ¿A ti?
El primero estuvo más bueno.
El segundo
Ese no
también.
está mal.
Está
Este
bad.
del berry no me gustó.
Ese me gustó más.
¿Sí? ¿Quieres una berry?
Van a ser naturales. ¿O no? So aquí en la winery que venimos, my husband is trying the cocktails, and the cocktails are really good, huh, babe? Son como algo que no se ven típicamente, ¿verdad?
No, nunca había tomado yo un cóctel así.
Porque es un cocktail de like vino con like hay uno red wine with coke over ice and topped with orange bitters, huh? No se ve normalmente que alguien haga vino con hielo ni con coca, huh? So yeah. And what's cool is that like aquí está la raíz de la uva. It's like literally right here. So it's like all bloomed, and that's literally what I wanted to see in Italy, but my husband's saying that it wasn't in season, so I didn't get to see it in season. And what's funny is that I was just telling him before he got here that I thought this place was like underwater at one point, and then the lady here said that it was. How babe? So yeah. ¿Cómo se sienten con los? Okay, so algo que se me olvidó was the wipes by Judith. So we went to a liquor store and then regresamos aquí to a Target. La Target de hecho está with the mall. It's all connected. So tuve que regresar to the Target after the liquor store, of course, because nos hicimos bolas and I was like, oh wait, we have to go to the Target store. So me bajé yo sola just so Judy and my hubby didn't have to get off. So yeah, we came here y vine a agarrar real quick wipes. So para no tardarnos, I came to get that stuff real quick. So I'm looking for the wipes. But yeah, vine a agarrar eso de volada antes de que se me olvide, because once we get to the town allá no va a haber tiendas for it. So let's see. I'm gonna get just a big one of these. This should be fine for the whole weekend. So let's get one of these. Okay, I think that should be it. Ya no ocupamos fórmula. I brought enough snacks. I think I did. I think I should be good on snacks. So, vamos de volar a lo de belleza para ver qué pedo allá. And let's find that over there. I don't think I need anything, but quiero pasar a la licor. Bueno, que diga, I want to go to like the liquor section. So vamos para allá because I want to get some like mimosa stuff. So okay, let's go. So this is the Airbnb. It has like this private little fence. They have the truck over the fence, and then these little like chairs. This is cute, like a little fire pit. Y luego tiene like a little barandal back here too, so it's safe for like Judith, for instance, to just, you know, keep her in here enclosed. And then here's a nice little view. Y luego aquí está la vista, como que they made like a little guest house en su casa de ellos. That's what I assume. So yeah, let's show you guys the rest of the house. Un little grill by the looks of it. It's not too far out of town actually. It was like 10 minutes. Luego aquí está la casa, the TV, the couch, the table, the kitchen. Over here is the bathroom, the shower, and then over here is the bedroom. No, mama! Ay, perdón, you're camera shy. It's a nice little place, huh, babe?
Okay, toma, ver.
Okay, so today is 4th of July. Anoche ya nomás fuimos a cenar pizza. And then to get some stuff. And then regresamos a la casa. And then we just chilled there, got ourselves settled. And then we also we're gonna go see some cows. And then fuimos a un parquecito. Y ya ni grabé nada de eso. But today we are here to bring Judith to the parade that there's gonna be. Oh my gosh, my camera's all over the place. We're gonna bring Judith to the parade that they're gonna have here in the town. So we are just here in time, huh? So
There's gonna be bushes there, right?
okay, we came to the parade. Vamos a ver qué tal se pone este pedo. También. Wow, mamá. Dile sola. Dile sola. Mamá, dile sola.
growing skills and supporting youth and families in our community.
Mira mamá, escucha la música. Diles, ¿qué huele?
From the Declaration of Independence to the Statue of Liberty.
¿Qué huele? ¿Qué huele? Sí, hola. Thank you.
Good.
Vaya, ve con papi. Are you excited, mamá? ¿Estás bien contenta, mi amor? ¡Bravo, mi amor! ¿Estás muy contenta?
Vente.
¡Bravo! ¿A cuál te quieres subir? ¿A cuál se puede subir? ¿Al Pony Red? ¿O the little airplanes? ¡Mira, mamá!
Pasito. Ok.
Hay que ir a darle boletos. ¿Lista? Vamos. Mira, mamá. Carousel, ¿no hay un carousel? El año pasado se había. Pregúntale al señor si nos dejas ir con ella. Pobrecita, mi amor. Cuidado, ¿eh? Los guau guau, mamás. Los guau guau.